What's going on, people? It's Glendon Cameron, your fairy hustling godfather. Today, we're going to get off into some crazy subject matter. Now, do you know that prostitutes have the same problem that you do? Well, they didn't before, but now they do. With the closure of Craigslist, the closure of Backpage, what else was there? I'm trying to think. I know there was a lot of sites, and because these sites are closed, they can't have easy access to customers. Does that sound like a familiar problem to you? Does that first sound like a familiar situation that you got products, you got services to sell, but you can't get to your client base? Well, you're going to have to do the same thing that prostitutes do, or they have to do now, which is you're going to have to learn how to prospect for customers. The girls in Vegas, they're used to that. They see a high roller, they see a drunk guy, they'll roll up to him. But typically, when you have to really hustle for your clients, hustle for your money, and you're not used to it, it's incredibly hard. And it is ridiculously hot in here. Good Lord. I don't know, somebody keeps turning off the air when I'm gone. I'm going to track them down. But while we have that going on, let's get here. You know, we got this $10,000 challenge going on. And how many of you are doing it? Put that in the comments. How many of you are doing it? Where are you? Seriously. I see nothing there. Come on, man. All right. So I'm going to talk about this problem that the prostitutes have and how we can solve it. All right, the first thing that you need to do is, if you haven't, go below. If you need some help starting your business, I have 50% off of everything at hustlerskungfulifeskills.com. Use the code and all this information below, and you can get it. If you spend $350 or more, then you will get the disruptive mail. Roger, is real simple. Make $10,000 in 25 days. That's the challenge. So part of this situation that the prostitutes have is they can't rely on old sales methods. Essentially, they had inbound marketing systems. Now they got to get up off their thing. All right, Agent J. Poole, knock that thing out. Now, the first thing you have to do is figure out who your customer is, right? So we'll use the prostitutes. Number one, you've got various categories of prostitutes. You got the streetwalker, you got the Craigslist girl, you have the kind of professional prostitute, and then the upscale high-end call girl. Now, I don't think that the upscale high-end call girls are being affected by this the way that the Craigslist girls are. So, who is my customer? Who's my trick? Who's my John? Where do they hang out? You're actually going to have to go to these places and smooze. Now, for many people who are fundamentally lazy, this is going to be an act of God. It's going to take them a lot of all right, y'all taking this too serious. Yeah, all right, good Lord. First of all, hold on a second. Y'all are taking this too serious. This is a metaphor. This isn't about going out to mess with prostitutes. You fundamentally have the same problem that prostitutes now have. You have inventory and services that you can't sell. Stop. Oh my God. Just stop it. This is a metaphor. It's an example. No one's saying go out and get any prostitutes. Good Lord. Calm down. All right, so we're back to the $10,000 challenge. You have the same problem as the prostitutes. You got something to sell and you want to sell it to somebody and you can't connect. Same problem, different product. All right, so if you are trying to sell online, let's say you're trying to sell purses and you get a website and you get a few, what's the word for it? Influencers. Then you have them talk about your purses and get a few sales. That really isn't working. Stop it. That really isn't working the way that it used to work. It used to work really well, but now that the markets are crowded. Now, this is going to be something that I know is going to drive y'all crazy, but make a few sales and impress that customer. Going back to the prostitute example, you prostitute, you get you a few tricks, and what you say to these tricks. Now, I don't know if prostitutes do this. I've never been with a prostitute, but maybe some do, maybe some don't. If any of you care to chime in, I know you won't. But after you've made sure that this guy had the happy ending, you whisper in his ear, would you refer me to 2 of your friends? It'll be half off next time if you find me 2 of your friends. And you're like, half off of this juicy, juicy stuff? Okay, I'll make a few calls. Then when you service these 2 people, you go, hey, could you refer me to 2 of your friends? And the next time is half off. It's only a one-time deal, but still. Okay, I'll call 2 more pins. Next thing you know, you got you 30, 40 tricks. This is how you get customers. Open up your mouth. It's called referrals. And when you're struggling to make money, this is the best way to make money. It is hard. It is time consuming. But if you're not making any money, you don't have any sales coming through, you don't have nothing but time and opportunity. So that's just one of the ways that you can get around the problem that you're having right now. Let's see. Oh man, we getting interesting. Let's see. Thank you, Logic Supreme, Agent J Pull, Be Real. All right. Logic Reign Supreme, who is cutting up in the chat. Ganja, focus on the content. Thank you. I know the Wild Jones Report. Thank you for being the moderator. Floor, Wall Street happy hour bars. Well, Wall Street's just one place. This type of salesmanship can work anywhere, anytime, any place. That's right. Repeat customers. Yeah, it's very much, it is sales. They're selling the product. The product just happens to be between their legs, but they're still selling the product. Regulars, yes, they do. Apple Mac, tell me about your experience with prostitutes. They don't say that half off stuff, though. Alrighty then. Reward card. Ganja, you have to prostitute can't open up her mouth to get sales marketing to get more clients, so she could get paid to open her mouth. Roosevelt David, this is how we did it in the insurance game all day long. What's up, Raquel? Thanks for being the moderator. This dude bakes. But essentially, when you're struggling to make sales, the quickest and the best way to make sales is to get on the phone, get yourself a few customers, and get referrals. then leverage those referrals from some more referrals, and just before you know it, you got a whole pyramid of referrals if you consistently do this. Steve Jameson, pimping ain't dead. It just went digital. Ultimate sales funnel. Well, that's kind of the problem they're having right now. They can't, like, I don't know if y'all know that due to this new law that made websites liable for anything that went on their website, whether they had anything to do with it or not. Craigslist shut down their personal ads. Backpage was seized by the FBI, and whatever other sites, I'm quite sure they're suffering similar predicaments. Appleman, I got a lot of experience. Used to be an affiliate a bit. What is an affiliate to prostitutes, Apple Mac 5? I want to know that. I really do. Matthew, can you speak on running a consultation business versus selling a physical product? This one is, once again, even more personal. It's even more, you gotta get out and open your mouth, and you gotta talk to people. Let's say you're selling office installation services. This is people who have installers, crews, and trucks that they put up panels, you know, the cubicles. They put those up and they assemble U groups. Well, there's this guy, and you can look him up. His name is Bobby Flood, Flood Brothers. Bobby went door to door every day for 2 years. Door to door every day to 2 years. I remember when he came into Panel Systems Unlimited. This is where I used to work. Now, Bobby came in and he met with Bob, and he met all of us. And he saw me, and he pulled me to the side, and he said, look, if you can get me any leads or anything, I'm going to pay you cash. I'll pay you, you know, let's say it's $1,000 lead. I'll pay you $50. If it's $10,000, I'll pay you $500. So Bobby came in here and talked to literally everybody in the office. Now, matter of fact, let me, because I know he's still in business, because Bobby is a true hustler. Flood Brothers. And we did some business together. Let's see. Flood Brothers. Oh, man. They got like a 3.0. Let's see. John Flood and Robert. There's Bobby. These are some old pictures. Chris Sword. Who else? I don't know any of these people. Luke Kane. Nope. Don't know any of them. Now, this is when I got to know Bobby, because I want to show you where they're. Oh, they moved to Snellville. That's interesting. Let me because this is one of the things. This was after 9/11, and oh, they've expanded. Well, congratulations, Bobby. Congratulations. I need to give him a call. But essentially, yeah, they're still there. All right. I'm gonna show you. Let's go. This is in the middle of the hood. Let me tell you the story, right? So I get to know Bobby, and I actually give him a referral, and he actually pays me, and we sit there and talk. So I go to their business location, and it's like smack dab in the middle of the hood. Then Bobby tells me, he said, you know how much we pay for this property? $20,000. It's like 5 acres with a house on it. So one of the reasons that the Flood Brothers were able to weather the storm was they had extremely low operating cost. And as you can see, they've grown since then. But Bobby knocked on doors, talked to everybody. This is what you got to do if you're not making any sales. Let's see. Uh, the new law is messed up. Horrible law. Good Lord. What's up, Johnny Wong? Thanks for being the moderator. I know, Anthony Johnson. I used to market to people in the life. Folks on that carpet, huh? One man's way. Marketing is hunting. Hunt the right crowd. Sales comes to you. There you go. The Wild Jones. I know it's been mentioned here before, but it just hit the New York Craigslist. It hit here weeks ago. Apple Mac. If you can do door to door, you can sell anything. That shit's hard. I used to sell knives door to door back in the day, and that's what I'm talking about. And it's not necessarily door to door. You can like just talk to 50 of your friends and leverage the referral chain that way. What's up, Honey Bunny? Thanks for being the moderator. There you go. That's the whole thing that I was trying to get through. Logic reigns supreme. With the S-Corp example, you have to learn about adapting since kicked off the back page in Craigslist. Because I've read articles where a lot of these girls are like struggling. And I'm just like, prostitution has been around a long time. What's different between this group of prostitutes and the other group of prostitutes? They had to work the streets, or they had to have a high-end escort and the phone and all that stuff, services. What's up, GG10? There are many sites, but the tricks don't know about them, but the girls do, so that's the problem. All right, let's take this example right here with Apple Mac. One of the big problems is, and this is actually a fundamental problem that a lot of salespeople have. And I'm going to read this. There are many sites, but the tricks don't know about them, but the girls do, so that's the problem. How many of you had a Shopify site with no sales? How many of you had an e-commerce site with no sales? You have the site, you have the product, and no one knows who you are and where to find you. This is where marketing comes in. Yeah, I know. Craigslist for the pros, like eBay for the resellers. Could be. Now, Matthew Campbell, you're making jokes about this, right? If you go to Disruptive Mail, you know I got the story. I used to date someone that was a prostitute. She had an email list. She didn't do Craigslist. Anthony Johnson, the prostitutes are heavy on Twitter now with their PayPal accounts and Cash Me apps. Really? I didn't know that. I don't really mess with Twitter. That's interesting. The Wild Jones report raising hand. 3 pistols. I see some girls on Twitter. No, we don't have to talk this life stuff on another channel because this is a sales related enigma. You got a product and you can't get customers. That works for e-com. That's an e-com problem. That's an insurance salesman problem. That's a refrigerator sales people have all these products and websites and no one knows who they are. Apple Mac, get your mind out the gutter. Get it out the gutter, boy. What's the best book you recommend to learn about selling? I got something a little better than that. I suggest that you get a BS low rent sales job, get paid to learn, and then you go out and you get the ultimate sales machine and you apply those techniques to that job, become the best salesperson they have, and then move on. I know some women use Facebook consults to sell their products, so I heard of really? Man. There are tons on Twitter and Instagram. I'm not. I don't. I'm just not out enough. I've never seen that. Anthony Johnson, I could sell in person all day long, but learn the curve for online sales. But I'm gonna stick with it. One man's way. There's a lot of girls on there who could false advertise. You think you're getting a Colombian chick, and she's a black chick from the hood when she shows up. Can't pull that on the. Wow. Wow. Oh man. Oh wow. Okay, the Wild Joe. I'm gonna take y'all word for it. Y'all blowing my mind. That's funny. I knew about the ones on Instagram. You had a few DM you. What is a prostitute doing? Now I'm curious. I'm curious. While we source this out, if you need help, you want to build your business, go below and you can get any course at Hustlers Kung Fu, 50% off. If you spend $350, you will get disruptive mail. And this is kind of blowing my mind. Steve Jameson, social media is the new word of mouth. Twitter and Instagram are what's used. They can start and close accounts. Didn't know that. Roosevelt, so true. You stay online this summer and do not make any money, or you can hit the streets and meet real people who want to give you money today. Because this is one of the problems with selling online. And selling online, I'll do a separate video about that. Selling online is very hard in the beginning. And once you get some stuff going on and you get some customers, then it can snowball. But literally, you're looking at 6 months to a year worth of work with little to no return. Robbie Rob, I gotta say this 10K challenge is a bit harder than what I expected. Only got 2,300 so far, but I may have an opportunity for a few jobs that total 3 to 5 in the next couple of weeks if things work out. One of the things about the 10K challenge is to really force you to think outside the box, and it's to force you to adapt some new uncomfortable behavior. Because if you can make $2,000 in 1 week, you could make 8 to 10K in a month. But once again, it's going to be hard. You're going to have to focus. But guess what? At the end of the month, you got more money than you normally would have had. So congratulations on that 2,300. About half of the ex-porn stars turn to escorting because they know marketing. They do well. Good Lord. Okay, this dude Bakes right. Instagram has a lot of prostitution, usually booking or business emailers they give away. Matthew Campbell, is selling online is hard because you have to build trust. Well, there's 2 types of selling online. There's selling a physical product, which is very low trust, and selling a service, which is usually very high trust. AF Live, what do you suggest? Do the marketing first or have the product? Always do the marketing first. Good question. Always do the marketing first. That's funny. One man's way, screw selling online. I'm all about service business. It's nice. Very few regulations here in Maryland. Yeah, because the thing is, let's talk about making money online. You can make a lot of money online if you're positioned. Like I'll tell you what I'm doing. One of the things is YouTube is their platform. They do whatever they want to do. Now, I am in YouTube's bad graces because I send a lot of traffic off of the site. I sell traffic to my courses. People click the links and they leave YouTube. So the ideal situation is from a person to leave your YouTube channel to go to another video or to continue watching videos on your channel. Notice on Disruptive Mail, I don't send any traffic off the platform. I don't say go to my Facebook page. I don't say go to my Instagram page. I don't even have trailers. So that channel roughly gets just about as much roughly gets about as much traffic as this channel, and it is far smaller. Now, the thing is, to rescue this channel is I'm going to circulate the traffic between Disruptive Mail and here. So what I'm saying is, even if you know how to sell very well online, the platforms that you use can change the game up on you in a heartbeat, and you got to roll with it. Let's see. 89 Dr. Funk, Glendon, the $25 hustle is a game changer for me. I finally get what you're saying. Building organically has opportunities for oneself. Definitely. Because many of you 2-3 years from now can probably be killing it online. But this is what happens to people. They want to come online and instantly start making a lot of money. And when it doesn't happen, they become disillusioned. They call it scams. They say it doesn't work. Because typically, how many people do you know in your circle of influence, someone like an aunt or uncle, someone in your immediate circle that makes money online? It ain't a lot of people. I mean, in my circle, I'm it. Of every little people I know, I'm the only one that consistently makes money online. I'm it. So that's another issue. Honey Bunny, Instagram does have a lot of high-end ones too. I can give you the ones who doesn't label herself as a prostitute, but she openly states she's exchanged her time for cash. Wow. Okay. Yo, I did not know this. This is blowing my mind. Mo Grizzly, I've gotten a few new clients from the closure of CLM Backpage, photos and videos. Wow. Go ahead, Mo Grizzly. The Actress, I sell items on eBay with every package I mail. I include a card with my direct email, telephone number. I have made several off-site sales that way. That's what I used to do. It works. Robert Rob, the Shrewster, I just want that 10K. It's more than the ego stroke. Because see, the thing is, once you make that 10K, you put yourself in the position to do 300K. Oh yeah, we'll talk about that later. Pretty? Really? I'm just going to call you Pretty. That name is kind of rough. How would you sell yourself as a rapper? Rap very well. That's the only thing you got. AF Live, marketing with Facebook, Twitter, Instagram ads. My thoughts on ads, if you know what you're doing, do it. If you don't have any clue, spend some money on the course, get some direction, because I know someone that spent $6,000 to make $6,500 using Facebook ads. So 89 Dr. Funk. Did you hear about Amazon removing private label sellers' reviews and closing their accounts? Thank God. Really? Well, one of the things that I did is remove myself from all the Amazon groups and stuff that people have put me in, because I don't do Amazon, but I'll check on that. Wow. Wait a minute. I think there was someone that did no eBay, no Amazon, like 3 videos that said this was coming. Oh, that was me. No wonder they hate me on Facebook. What's up, Real Tuts? O'Brien Hester. G, do you entertain potential? No, I don't. Trending, I have a hard time selling my Amazon products. Sometimes you might need to change your product. I don't even know what Amazon products are. Well, okay. Here's my thing. Unless my affiliation with you can make me $3 million a year, I'm not interested. And this is why, because I can make 1.5 by myself. Whenever you're going to pitch someone something, it has to be tremendous upside for them. I don't entertain it. I don't talk to people, because usually it's a waste of time, and I'm already behind as it is. Steven Jameson, Glendon, why don't you retarget with YouTube ads for your YouTube channels? Will they like you if you have a good ad spin? Steve Jamerson, let me tell you what's going to happen if you do that. Now, I'm testing this because I've turned off all the paid traffic on this channel just to see how far it would drop. Once you start spending, they put a tag or something on your channel and they treat it differently. And if you stop spending, they usually crush you. I think the only reason, I mean, crush like zero views. And I think the only thing that's keeping me alive is Disruptive Mail, because I use that channel to send traffic over here and I don't send off the platform. So 3 to 4 months from now, all my traffic is going to be organic. I am not doing the paid thing unless there's some I'm thinking about. If that works out, I may do it. But typically, I'm going to work on the organic during the summer. Traffic usually drops across YouTube during the summer because it's beautiful outside and people are frolicking in the grass and stuff. Let's see. Roosevelt Davis, yes, business cards and flyers work with the right clientele, right product. Robbie Rob, 300K, that's a whole lot of dog food. Watching Glendon on that shark. I mean, seriously. I mean, I am really fortunate. I don't have car payments. I got 2 cars. I don't have credit card payments. I make enough money to pay my credit cards in full several times if I choose to use them. And I have a really good life. And I have a very stable life. And one of the things I'm not going to do is get caught up in a wild ass scheme to make more money when I'm doing really okay by myself. I am nowhere near where I want to be, but it's got to be rock solid, because unlike these NFL players and basketball players, I can read a business plan. I can read corporate papers. I can do all that. And nobody has brought me. It's always been my money, their ideal. And we split 50-50. And I'm like, if I'm fronting all the money, it's going to be 90-10 and you're going to work like a Hebrew slave. Oh, I can't do that. Well, I can't do the money. One man, my mentor costs $50K retainer fee for 7 months. Y'all getting a good deal. Oh, I'm doing this because I want people to win. Really, because, to talk to me one-on-one is kind of exorbitant. Let's see. I jumped on me. Old school stuff definitely works. One man's way, I came from Disruptive Mail. I don't know about Patreon. I'm going to have to look into it. Mika Stafford, I'm 20 years old, getting my apartment in 3 months and saving money for 10 months for my business, and got laid off 4 times. I know it sucks, but it's going to make you an incredibly strong person. You get through this. I use Facebook for lead generation, but they keep changing the algorithm, and Craigslist does the same too. I'm going old school and getting organic traffic. I mean, there's still a thing out there for people who are willing to work. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be smooth and sexy, but you will get some money in your pockets. You really will. Okay. It's that time of day. Let's see. Am I signed in? Oh, Lordy Jesus. Yes, I am. Great. Sometimes I forget that I set stuff up. All right. So what's going to happen in a few minutes, and I'm going to give you the link, if this stuff will act right, if it will come correct. I'm about to talk about some really crazy stuff on the other channel, and cool. So I'm going to, this is for all you freaks out here. Okay, so let me give you the details. All right. Eric Snyderman, Me Too, the sloppy dom. Why a lawyer did not have sexual contracts is beyond me. I'm going to give you a little of the dominant game, the BDSM game, because make no mistake about it. Eric Schneiderman is a dom. He's into that kinky stuff. And so are these women who are complaining against him. I'm going to break that down, tell you exactly. I'm actually going to read you some stuff in their own words, because I think this is part of the Me Too, but I think this is more about Trump, because he was on Trump's ass. And what's going to happen, I think they're going to probably hire Parikh, the Indian guy, to replace him, which will be even bigger problems for Trump since Trump fired him. But I think that's what's going to happen. But for those of you who want to know a little bit about the game, how we do stuff on the dark side, I'm going to drop that in this video. And it's just going to be a, let's see. Let me go ahead and drop this in the comments real quick. Because what I want y'all to do is go over there. Because it's only going to take me about 5 minutes to get set up. So this is it. Just go over there, and as soon as I exit out of this stream, I'll be over there. Good Lord. Mika Stafford, I feel like a financial marine. That's some good training. I did not ever raise money on Kickstarter. I never used it. I mean, to me, it just never made sense. We gonna talk about all that. This is why I do these more adult themes toward the end of the day, so y'all can actually take it all in. Because I'm gonna drop a whole bunch of game, First, we're gonna deal with Eric Schneiderman and his sloppiness and many of the things he did just so wrong. If you're gonna play, you don't need to drink, and a lot of people violate that rule. And this is how this stuff happens. Even though I still think he was framed up. All right, I'm about to end this. If you need help, go below, 50% off of anything at Hustlers Kung Fu Life Skills. And then if you want to spend $350 or more, you'll get Disruptive Mail, which should be kicking off this week come hell or high water. All right, about to go over there. Y'all meet me over there. I'll see you guys in the morning if you don't catch this live stream, which is going to be kind of crazy. And I will talk to you guys in a minute. Be sure to subscribe, like, and share this video with someone you feel that needs it.